Good morning everybody, magandang umaga po. And welcome to yet another video of Dutch Pinay Life. It's been a few days that we uploaded the video, and the reason is I did a daily update of the building of my storage room and the wall around our house. But I noticed it's a lot of the same every time. Most of the time they are mixing concrete, putting up hollow block, painting, digging. So I compiled a few days so it's a little bit more interesting to watch, I think. The last few days they worked on the roof of the storage. They poured cement in the front, you saw that already. And I made a compilation of what they did the last three and a half days. Why only 3.5 you will see at the end of the video. So enjoy. And let's see what's been done in the last 3 days. Don't forget to tell them to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment. You always forget that. What he said. Subscribe, share, thumbs up. Whatever you want, comment. Let's see what's been done. And then first thing in the morning, a new supply of sand arrived. They didn't have enough sand to make all the concrete to pour all the slabs around the house. So early morning the sand arrived and the guys were bringing everything to the right level. Later they will pour the concrete in front of the house. The old slab that was already there is being demolished to make room for new concrete. Meanwhile the guys at the back poured already the floor of the storage room and it looks perfectly nice and straight. They did a really good job and now it's waiting for it to cure. They reattached the water line. They put a water line from the meter to our house, a new one, because the other one was leaking, and they removed the little faucet that was first against the house, now against the wall. It made the wall of the house wet and I didn't want to have much water against the wall, so now it's on the side wall, a much better place. The north side of the house is brought to the right level. There are lines that they follow. It will have a little slope, so the water that goes from the north side slowly down to the main gate and then onto the street. In the corner is the grounding of the house. And there was a small concrete step up, they removed it. And then the pouring starts. This is in the front of our terrace. The pipe going down from the gutter had to be shortened a little bit because now it touched the concrete, so they took off 5 or 6 centimeters. So the water will run through the concrete to the main gate and onto the street. And then they could continue bringing concrete, pouring it, level it, all following the wires that they put up to get a slope down to the main gate. And here one of the guys is bringing down the level of the front yard so they can pour 8 or 9 centimeters of concrete, because there will be a car there, so it needs to be a little thicker. And then the neighbor's chicken landed on the freshly poured concrete. The inevitable happens, but they can smooth it out. And then the concrete is brought to the front. They asked if they could use the wheelbarrow to transport the concrete. It will go quicker than with all the buckets, so that was no problem. And that's the spot where the car will be parked, and the concrete is a little bit thicker than on the sides. picking up some leaves that fell in the concrete. Then more cement is delivered. They didn't have enough, so we needed 30 bags more. The roof material was brought, all the metal. And then, like I said in the previous video, the banana trees in the corner needed to go, because that also will be concreted. But there were people that made good use of the bananas. They put it over the wall, and I think our neighbors used it and gave them a new spot. I got a little bit the feeling of Christmas already, and the guys were walking around with all the trees. Luckily banana trees don't have thick, deep growing roots. They are quite easy to remove, so it was no problem getting them out. And you can replant them, it's no problem, they will just continue growing. And then the concrete slab is prepared, the one next to the storage room. They dug out a few centimeters. All the metal that's going up to make the roof is being painted. Some leftover pieces are welded together, nothing goes to waste. So the pieces they cut off will be reused, welded together, so we don't have much left over. All the metal is painted, cut to the right length before going onto the roof. And the first bars are up. First they tie a line to keep it nice and straight and horizontal. The post, the support post in the middle, is placed. And the first trusses go up, cut to the right length, and they will be welded onto the C bars that you can see here. And then it is clamping, welding, putting more trusses up, and soon it started to look like a real roof already. They had to be a little acrobatic, they had to balance on the trusses of the roof, welding them together. Really starts to look like a real roof. All the welds they make, they cleaned up. And they put epoxy primer on the welds to prevent it from rusting. And it's all nice and straight. It looks really good. Had to be careful balancing on the roof. And then the rain spoiled everything. During lunch it started to rain and it didn't stop. So they were done. You cannot weld in the rain, you cannot paint in the rain, it becomes all muddy. So they were done for the day. Too bad. Let's hope tomorrow is a dry day. So for now it's goodbye, and we hope to see you all again for the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, see you soon.